Hello. It's time for another stream. I'm going to do some deployment today. Ooh, I'm looking at my Twitch thing, dashboard, doodad, doohickey, whatever. It says I have 1,973 followers. Pretty sure I had under 1,000 last time I streamed. Bit confused about that. Not sure what's going on there. So how are we doing? When did I last stream? I don't remember. When was that? Was it a week ago or so? Let's find out real quickly. Safari. I didn't. It was. Hey, Al Magnolia, hello, thank you for the follow. Hey, Tarlek, welcome. It was a week ago, blimey, I've not done much this week, eh? That's a bit disappointing. Boltre Ball, hello, very enthusiastic greeting. Great to see you. Thank you for the follow. I'm drinking from my potion of green screen invisibility here. I'm doing very well, thank you. I haven't spoken to you in a little while, have I? So I did Codebeam, the conference in Berlin. That was lovely. And then now that I was out of the way, I can relax and start streaming again. And I have been, in fact, I'll show you what I've been making yesterday and a little bit of today as well. Oh, 333 Statoru, thank you very much for the follow. Green screen. So I have been working on GotHub. No. Gleam lang. I've been working on. I always get confused by this page because it looks different. A new developer survey. We did a developer survey in 2022. And very helpful. And I've done. I didn't do one last year. I want to do one this year because it's a big year for us. So I want to see how things have changed, and I also want people to. Oh, it's like do this in 2023. That didn't happen. Do you sponsor? Oh look, I've got some. Oh, I haven't actually added these questions, so I should probably add these questions. And I've done this one. Yeah. So I have merged this pull request, which remakes it entirely from scratch. It uses Wisp. It uses Mist, the web server. It's super simple HTML, so I didn't even bother. I didn't even bother with a HTML templating system like Lustre or anything. Lustre's amazing. I just wrote HTML in this case because it's one page. And just wrote a little form and then like a tiny bit of JavaScript, which I've written somewhere. Where is it? Where's my JavaScript? Oh dear. Here it is. Excuse me. So like toggle some elements if some selector matches, and one for adding another input. So let me run the app. Still a tiny bit cold here, which is unfortunate. This is the wrong size. So let's try that. So, survey. Gleam run starts a thing. It's using a little data store called Storel, which is not a real database. I guess it is, but it's just like a little embedded thing that just writes JSON files. So, how handy. And over here, I'll go to. What? What's making all these requests? Oh, you can't see I'm on the wrong thing. When I typed in, I guess Safari prefetches things because I was like, it was auto completing. When I was typing in, it was auto completing some things in the URL bar, and it made requests. Safari like prefetches things. I'm surprised about that. Here we go. Is a developer survey. I ask very important questions like, what country do you live in? There you go. You can like select something. I didn't know it did that on Safari, but so you can type in like United Kingdom, and you put in a job role, like streamer. I've got like some number of things. Oh, it doesn't start quite as well on Safari as it does on Firefox. That's a shame. But anyway, the important bits are for the JavaScript are if you click Other, whoop, it opens a thing, shows you a section, and then you can add another, and you can add another, and you can add another. I quite like how the JavaScript works for this. Can I see it in here? Sources. I thought I would be able to see like just the JavaScript. No, can't see it in a nice way. Who knows how to use who knows how to use this web browser? Because I sure as heck don't. Yeah, but like surely it would extract it to show me. I just want to see that in like a nice editor. Can you not do that? Is that not a thing it can do? What does this do? Oh, it's like format it with 4 spaces for some bizarre reason. No? Okay. Well, I guess we've used my editor, even though it still doesn't have syntax highlighting. Where's my script? Here we go. I quite like these 2 little helpers. I write this sort of thing in like most code bases that I'm allowed to change things to. Like, so if something changes, run some CSS selector, and if you find something, then you can show the thing, and if you can't find it, don't show the thing. And that little like add more button just like finds the previous element, clones it, and puts it in. Oh, so simple. And then you put data attributes on things. Like that. So like show this if this selector resolves to something. I think that's nice. Probably making all the like proper front end people cringe. This is my kind of front end, you know. Program like it's 2008. Hey Waffles, I didn't see you there. Waffles, I don't remember. Are you Julian, or like are you just using Julian's artwork because it is really good? Wait, is that Julian? I think it is. I don't think it's bread. It's very the picture's very small on my computer. Very quiet in YouTube. Where's all the YouTube folks at? What are you doing? Go over to YouTube. There are people watching. They're just not saying anything. How spooky. Good. Okay. So what do I want to do? I've got this. I would really like to make a awesome. Good to see you, friend. I would like to make a Docker container image. Sorry, an OCI image. An open container image, I think. And I want to compile it for x86 or like AMD64, whatever you call it these days. But I'm on ARM. So can Docker like cross compile? Is there like an architecture thing? Target? No. I'm gonna have to use the internet. Docker build for different Arch. Aren't you using Podman building too? No, I've got Orb Stack installed on this Mac because Danielle told me to use it. So that's what I'm doing. Oh gosh, my eyes are really going. Yeah, Danielle told me to use Orb Stack. So I'm using Orb Stack, which is Docker, I think. So I don't really... I'm a bit confused by all of that, really. I used to use Docker quite a lot years ago, but that's not for a long time. Okay, so I can do like... And I can build for two things at once, can I? Wasn't using buildx build. I think this didn't exist last time I was really using Docker. Make sure Docker environment is set up to support it. I don't need a multi-platform image. I just need for a different platform, which I think. Should I just try run this? Should I just try that and like see what it does? That sounds like an idea. Okay, so how should I do this? Lovely. And let's copy git ignore to docker ignore. And oh, I don't think this is quite. There we go. What else do we want to ignore from here? We want to ignore the README and test. README. Anything else? Temp data yes. Nice. Let's do that. So now I need to make a Docker file. See if I can remember how to make these. Since Gleam runs on a virtual machine, doesn't the architecture depend on the base image and the program built? And the built program works on both. There's no low-level stuff in your program, mate. That's a good point. But I wanted to ship a. Yeah, you could actually build. You could build the Erlang bytecode on a different arch, then copy it into an image that's the right arch, I suppose. It sounds like slightly more work than I can be bothered to do, though. I'm currently on a related mission, getting a container image to run as a systemd service on Nixos and have everything work with my task goal. Yeah, that's sort of roughly what I want to do today. Hey, Pigeon. Hello. That's roughly what I want to do today. I don't know how far I'm going to get. I don't have huge amounts of time. Let me check my messages. Okay, yeah. I don't have tremendous amounts of time. I need to make an image, push it somewhere. I'm going to push it to the GitHub container registry. I mean, if I was doing it slightly less publicly, I'd probably just like copy it, like save it as a tarball and push that to the server. And then I want to run that using Podman on this server, as a systemd service. And I want to use Podman's quadlet feature to do that, which is where you have a way of describing containers and such using systemd syntax. And it expands into like systemd services. It looks really nice. I've never used it, but it feels like a nice avenue to explore. What's Podman? I've never heard of it. Podman is another container runtime thing. Rather than being from the Docker Corporation, it comes from Red Hat, I think, I think the biggest Linux company in the world. And their thing is just like I think they just thought that the Docker design wasn't very good, which frankly it's not. It's important not to confuse like Docker Docker is commonly used to refer to OC, Open Container Initiative images, because they came up with the technology, but now it's an open standard. But if you want to use them, there's arguably better runtimes. Like Kubernetes doesn't use Docker, the runtime anymore. It uses, I can't remember. You can just pick from a few different ones, but it doesn't use Docker anymore. Podman is a nice, like very similar to Docker. As people generally know, has like almost exactly the same API, but it has some extra features, and the design's a lot more secure because it doesn't have this whole daemon thing going on. Disguise Pigeon, hello. All the pigeons are here today. Again, they've decided to split up and have one in YouTube and one in Twitch. Very wise. They're quite territorial birds. My long-term plan is to get Kubernetes running on my Nixos devices. Cool. I used to run Kubernetes, but I just can't be bothered anymore. It's more faff than I want. And every now and again, I would just get like stuck with some weird configuration, get very annoyed. I would happily not use Docker, but it looks like quite a nice, it's just nice to be able to bundle everything up. Right, so what am I doing? I've forgotten now. So let's go to the Gleam documentation and find the section on deployment. Let's go to the fly bit because it has a Docker file. Yeah! Let's copy this. I got a CKA course bursary from the Linux Foundation, so I have to use it for something. Does that mean that you've been taught like super good how to use Kubernetes and stuff? I don't know what that is. Right, so we want to pull from that one. You're trying to figure out cross build. Yes, I was trying to do cross build, wasn't I? I want this to be a multi-stage build as well. Like it seems like wasteful having all this stuff in here. Certified Kubernetes administration. Oh, nice. That sounds like amazing for making money. Okay, so I want I'm not sure about how this works. Oh, you haven't yet been taught. Okay. You will in future be rolling in money. So, Docker Hub? Docker Hub? Hub? Bub? Docker Bub. This one. Erlang. Yeah, look at that. It's not huge amounts of pull, is it? I think I want to use... Do I care, like, the exact version? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. So I just grab the latest one? No analysis available? What? These seem really big. Is there like an Alpine one? Alpine. Yeah, look at these, much nicer. Okay, so I want... I guess I just grab this one. Oh, I'm gonna copy the whole thing. There we go. And then I want to copy... Containers. Do I have one that has nothing in it? I should have a raw one that is just the container. That would be the most sensible way to do this. Yeah, I should add that like from raw, from Alpine. And then add just the compiler I want. So where does it go? Bin Gleam. Okay. And then copy from another container. From, that's what I want. Go away. La 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 la. What's the syntax for what I want? Copy from something or other. Okay. As build and as compiler. Copy. Do you think you can do like? Do you think I can just put this in here? Like that? La 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 la. Nice. And then I want to make one to run as production. Or like, what do we call the last one? What did they call it? They didn't call it anything. And from builds. Cool. Is this for the OpenSUSE server? Yes, it is. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, actually. The from shouldn't have Docker pull in it. Oh, yes. Well spotted. Well spotted. I'm not reading clearly at all, am I? Hey, Mitch Hamburg, how you doing? Red Hat products are cool. The only problem is, well, Red Hat's business decisions since the IBM acquisition. Yeah, I mean, IBM. Red Hat have done some stuff that I don't particularly like, but Docker, the Docker company, have done far worse things. Docker, the company, is actively hostile to open source. Like that's why I don't host any of the Gleam images on Docker Hub. I think the Docker company are rubbish. Yeah, like a couple of years ago, they just started trying to extort money out of open source projects. They said, "Hey, we've been like we've been getting you to host your images on our platform, and that's resulted in us being, the most important platform for containers that everyone uses, and now we've got great market share because of this." Yeah, pay us money, or we're going to delete those. And suddenly, all these open source projects are like, what? 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 Yeah, they really. It's amazing how they had like such a market lead, and then they just like fumbled really hard in a bunch of annoying ways. So, I think this might work, but it might not. So let's find out. How do I do this? Do I have Docker? Docker builds. Build X build. Tag. Survey temp dot. Is that how you do it? I am on Twitch now. Both the pigeons have honed in. Oh, is this going to make my computer lag out? This is going to be annoying, isn't it? I'm going to need more ventilation for my computer. Maybe I'll shuffle my desk around a bit. Hold on. Do. Is it working? It looks like it's working. From one, as and from keywords do not match. I don't know what that means. That doesn't sound good though, does it? Okay. Well, can I move my laptop without everything dying? I hope so. Oh no, it doesn't fit. Nice. It's just a lint. Okay. Oh, is it meant to be capital? Is like as is meant to be capitals. Copy from build. App build Erlang shipment not found. Okay. Does it tell me? Can I see what was printed previously? No. So how would I do that then? Because I'm pretty sure that's what builds do. So this is going to be like that. Okay. So if I do Gleam run, Gleam export Erlang shipment. Oh wait, hold on. Was that some native code? No, it wasn't. It's just rebar. Okay. I didn't think this used any native code. Ooh, look at all these unreachable things. Ooh. Okay, so it says it's going to go to Gleam build. That looks correct to me because we're in the container. It's going to be app and then build and then Erlang dash shipment. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I don't know why you'd ever trust me to write code. Like, it's all nonsense. Luckily, my amazing Twitch chat, my fantastic Twitch linters, really got my back here. I didn't know you could adjust the image name / address in the copy from. Neither did I. I just decided to give it a go, and it worked. Yeah, fantastic. This is like Birds by Alfred Hitchcock, in the sense that the birds are attacking. It would be more appropriate 2 days ago when it would have been Halloween. But happy Halloween, everyone, by the way. You don't have CD app, you have Workday app above. What? You don't need a CD app if you have the Workday app above. I don't Workday here. That's why but here so here's a Workday. Oh yeah, you mean this one. Maybe, I don't know. Copy from, do the thing. Let's try it again. Do. So how come it didn't cache? Because like it already compiled to, oh no, because it failed last time. I remember now. Why did it move on to the last step if it failed the CD one? I don't understand. Oh look, it did something. So now can I do like docker run, what is it called? It's called, let's do network host, and what do they call it? Survey temp. Whoa! Pigeon subscription, yeah. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. Everybody, if you're already giving Jeff Bezos some money, you may as well subscribe to me as well. Is it going to work? Ooh, that looks good, doesn't it? That's good. So if I go over to localhost, yay! It works! Woo! Docker, exciting. I know what I'm doing. I'm well with this. Oh, and Guria FS. This is Guria file system here. That's what this is following. Thank you very much. And Pigeon also follows up the subscribe with a follow. Huh. Very good. That's normally the wrong way around, but like, you know, I'm not going to complain. Why does it do that? Safari's odd. Got 3 SIG. Okay. So the next thing is sweet Bezos money. Trying to support an amazing person with my free sub. What? And you misclicked and hit me by mistake. I presume that's what you mean. So, okay, so that works really well, I think. There's like no Gleam whatsoever in the image. It's just the bytecode and the Erlang stuff. Excellent, very happy with that. I want to specify that, I want to specify the volumes. So, let's see if I can remember how this thing works. Right, so. So there's a directory called data, which should be a volume, and the data called temp, which is just temp, so that doesn't need to be a volume. So how do you specify a volume in here? Do you say volume? Is it just this? Can I like get information? No, I can't. Volume app data? Is that? Docker file volume. Understanding the Docker file volume instruction. Go away. It's just a path. Okay. And that just sort of documents that it needs to be a volume, I presume. Oh. Okay. I've been really enjoying the Beam languages, and you've made a great one. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. We'll probably make an Erlang project soon to get the fundamentals up. Erlang's a really fun language. It's very underrated. I think it's one of those languages where people try. It's like, oh, I should learn a bit of Erlang to go with my Elixir, and then they just discover that Erlang's pretty good. It's just fun. It's kind of strange at first, but then you go, actually, no, it's really good. Big fan. What are these? Are these adverts that have been hidden by Safari? I don't think I've seen that before. Yeah, Prime needs to learn Erlang. Never mind this Elixir stuff. So I think... Where do I put it? Here? Here? Oh no! You saw nothing. I mean, literally you saw nothing, but like... I was just doing this. I was just moving it around, being like, where does one declare the volume? At the end? At the beginning? Look how tiny this file is. Do I need to set some labels or anything? I don't remember what the good practices are. Like, should I have labels? I started with Elixir, and it's very great. Elixir's really good fun. I got happy when I saw Prime learn Elixir. It's really cool. This is the Beam search. Hopefully we get someone to do Gleam streams. I think I'm the only person streaming Gleam at the moment. Jack hasn't done a stream in a while, which is a shame. Let me check my messages. Okay. One moment. By the way, does the Gleam image not include Erlang? Is there another reason why you copy the compiler over to the official Erlang one? Yes, there is. So the reason... Okay, let's explain why I've done this. I could just build the whole thing in one step inside this image, which would be fine. But there are downsides. I want to know the exact Erlang version I'm using. I want to know the exact Gleam version I'm using. And I don't want anything related to the compilation process to be in the production image. So I'm going to need to use a multi-stage build. And if I use one of these Gleam ones, in fact, I need to start publishing just the compiler as an image. If I use one of these Gleam ones, you end up with a problem where... how do I explain this? Because it specifies the version of Gleam here, it doesn't actually tell you which version of Erlang is associated with it. So you'd have to go snooping around the image to try and figure that out, which is really annoying. But if you specify, like, I want to use exactly this Erlang, that's going to be fixed. And then you can just pull in the singular file that is Gleam in order to do the rest. The problem is that this also pulls in a bunch of Erlang and a bunch of Alpine. I mean, it's not much. It's like I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know. I'm guessing it's like 100 meg. I'm guessing. And we could get it down to like, I don't know, tens of meg, which would be better if we need to have like a raw, no scratch, or like just that. And then that would have nothing but the compiler in it and no operating system stuff, which you wouldn't be able to run, but you would be able to pull it out like that. I feel like I'm meant to put some labels on, but I can't figure it out. Podman Kube Play. Is that the one where you can take like a Kubernetes-like resource definition thing? Let me see what you've shared here. Pop. Kube Play. Yeah, so you can it knows how to run a subset of Kubernetes stuff. So this is cool, but the one I want is Podman Quadlet. Oh, not Quadlet G. Quadlet. So if you're familiar with systemd, if you want to run containers with systemd, there's a bit of rigmarole, bit of boilerplate you got to do. So if you have Podman set up appropriately, all you need to do is make your unit file make your, but with a suffix of like .container, if you want to make it a container. And then all you do is, this is normal, add a container section. And then you can just give the image. That's it. That's all you need to do. You can override sleep if you can override exec if you want. You can pass in other options, volume, anything you do with Docker. And then it just means like it works like all your other systemd services. Ha, isn't that nice? Hey Short. Good to see you, friend, over on YouTube. I've been working on my own language for a bit, and someone told me to take a look at Gleam since it has similar ideas. Love a lot of the design decisions. Awesome stuff. Thank you very much. Gleam is all about the design. That's the most important thing, Gleam. Ah, yes, that one. Ah, good. So we are talking about the same thing. Good. Yeah, so I think this is nice. I like systemd. I know it's not very popular among some loud Linux people, but I think it's quite nice. Or maybe I've just got used to it. I've become accustomed to using it. So I want to be able to run containers with that much ceremony. I think that's going to be really nice. Excuse me. Disguised Pigeon apparently is not a fan of the Erlang syntax. What a shame. I think Erlang syntax is really good. No, that's not true. I think it's kind of mad. I would like Erlang syntax a lot if it wasn't for the dot, semicolon, comma thing. I would like them to have a different syntax for like line delimiters. I use systemd in production for a Elixir program. Yes, systemd is great. I run all my stuff with systemd, but I've just never used this container thing before. So let's give it a go. Sounds nice. And what's the next step? Okay, so now I'm gonna. Oh, Mad Llamas, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. Great. Come on, everyone, give me the free stuff. Yes. And also let's actually make it read me while I'm doing it. Gleam developer survey. Learning things about the Gleam community. That felt weird because I said it strange and then I couldn't spell it. I think my issue is that I didn't have any kind of language server and I didn't really get into using the tooling well at that point. Yeah, the tooling's pretty rough. Or well, there's good tooling now, but I don't know how to use it. Okay. And let's build it again. No, actually, let's... Oh. What happened to my lovely... Okay. I think we should use dates for the versions. I think that's the way to go. But I'm also going to need to create a registry or something. Is that what they call it? So that would be in here. How do you like upload, how do you make it so that you can upload Docker things to? I thought it was like, okay. Container? Release? Who remembers how GitHub works? I don't. It's not environments, is it? Environments? No, that's not it. Okay. Do I need to be here to make it? Like, packages. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. So, make a new package. How do I make a new package? Oh no! There's no new button. Is it here? Huh. It must be in here then. It must be in here. Okay, so package. That's a custom property. It sounds like rubbish. Environment, new environment. That doesn't sound right. What am I looking for? I'm looking for, so, okay, so if you go to here, there is packages. You see it above my head? And you can look on the Gleam and then it's like, here's a bunch of containers you can download. I want this. But I want it for, I want to make a new one. How do I make a new one? Don't you need actions first? I don't think so. I think you can push from anywhere. It's just like a normal Docker thing. Although I'm gonna have to authenticate on stream. That sounds like a bad idea. Because I don't want to like automatically build. I only want to build when I want to build. Huh, okay. What if I just go here? No. What if I go here? No. Oh no, I get my butt kicked. How did I make this? Okay, 137,000 downloads though. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. I published it years ago. I hope they haven't like removed it when I wasn't looking. Actions doesn't need to be automatic. You can run them manually. Yeah, I could run it manually, but it just seems wasteful to like run a thing when my computer's already running and I've already compiled the image and I could just push it, right? But I don't think I made it with actions. I think I like pressed some buttons to repo name. Can I just get rid of that? Okay, but there's one here. Look, there's a private one that you can see here. Okay. Make GitHub packages new. Okay. Wow, have you really got to do it with, you have to do it with GitHub Actions. No. No, surely not. That's rubbish. I don't want to do that. Do I have to do that? That sucks. Okay, well, let me push this, let me push this thing somehow. I guess that solves the problem of how I do cross-compilation, because I don't need to. So now can I just go to here? And oh, I don't have what's a recent project I can copy the workflow from? I can't remember what I've made lately. Cool. How does that look? That looks fine to me. So now thought there was a way you could like get it to suggest a workflow for like releasing stuff. I'm gonna have to go back to the documentation, eh? How annoying. La 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 la. Okay, so Docker. Okay. Who can use this feature? I think I can. Working with the container registry. Yeah. Okay, so I need to... when you create a tag and you push origin, it creates the package, I think. I see. Okay. Okay. So I just push it to a thing, assuming it's there, and if there's like a typo, then it just like makes the thing for you? That seems a bit strange. Oh, okay. Sorry, I literally just push it. Huh. I'm just going to go ahead and like do it with a workflow then. Like I've already come this far. Oh, look, I should put these on. The following annotations are supported by the registry. Oh, let's do that then. That's nice. Let's do these things. Docker. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Apache 2.0. Nice. Got some libels. And I really hope it gives me... I really hope it gives me... Ah, here we go. Right. Cool. I'm filled with confidence now. Build, push, action. What platforms? Stop that. No, just give me an example of how I do it. Come on. How silly. Right. Here we go. This is what I want, right? On push. No, I don't want to do that. I want it to be explicitly on thing. Log into the registry. La 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 la. Okay. Okay, that seems pretty sensible. Nice. Let's copy that. So, I want to build container image dot YAML. Nice. Build container image. La la la. I don't want to do it on push. I don't want to pull request. Do I want to do it on a tag? You could do it just on a tag. That could be nice. Like if you push a tag, then it compiles it for you. That sounds great. Let's do that. Okay. What does image name get used for the tag? Yeah, I don't want to do that. And I need to be able to read and write, apparently. I check stuff out. It doesn't use the buildx thing. It just builds. Gleam survey. Syntax highlighting seems a bit squiffy on NeoVim for me. This changes all the characters to uppercase. Why? Oh, all the uppercase letters. It's okay. What was that from though? Was that the one that was here? Image name, image ID. Oh, I see. No, I want it to be Gleam lang Gleam developer survey. It said it's not called that, it's just called developer survey. Then I don't need this uppercase thing. Okay. Extracts the V from the tag name. Okay. This is I do not want the latest tag. No, I don't want that. I don't like the latest tag thing. I think it's just a mistake. This image ID inversion thing, is that just is that just for debugging, or does it actually do something? Doesn't look like it does anything useful. But image name needs to be survey. Like that. Although I don't know why I wouldn't just build it with that name. Oh, because yeah, okay. Survey, tag survey as this, and then push it. Nice. Should we try that? Build workflow. What are the odds this doesn't work? I think it's probably pretty high. So, did it pass last time? It didn't pass. That's upsetting. Oh, something's not been formatted. How peculiar. My editor disagrees. Oh no. I wonder what the difference is. What version is this using? I mean, that's pretty close to being correct. I wonder what the difference is. So let's use was it 1.5.1? Oops, I don't know why it does that. Oh. Oh, it's the emoji. It's the emoji. Let's change that. What should the what should the cookie value be? Just a nice smiley face. Yeah, that's because we started handling Unicode better in the formatter, I think. Disguised Pigeon says, oh, by the way, I saw your conference at the Beam thing with the Luster creator. Yeah, Haley's really good and loved it. Almost missed a train for that. Oh, thank you so much. I'm very happy with that talk. If folks are interested in the talk, go to youtube.com and search for my lovely name, or just like Gleam Code Beam. That's probably the way to do it. And it's this one here. It's like, this is me in a shirt, and this is Haley in not a shirt, in a jumper. Yeah, I was very happy with it. My first big keynote actually, and I wanted to say something about more than just. I wanted to talk about soup. I didn't want to talk about just like technical stuff. I want to say something bigger. about the whole ecosystem, about the community, etc., etc. So that was quite fun to try and figure that one out, and it went down pretty well. I got the feedback from the like post-conference survey thing yesterday, and people were very friendly. So yeah, go watch that. Oh yes, so that happened. So now this should be passing. Oh, but let's get rid of that tool versions thing first. You were glad I almost missed a train? Yeah, I am. I'm worth missing a train for. Next time, actually miss it. Oh, thank you very much, folks. Really appreciate it. When will the new survey happen? I'm going to get this live. I'm deploying this app now. There's a little bit to do. I need to make a thank you page, as we discovered when I was looking at the issues on here. There's some questions I want to add that I said I was going to add last year, and I didn't run it last year. I don't have any questions about sponsorship. That would be a really good thing to add, actually. So have some stuff on sponsors. And that's it. Then I just deploy it, I think, and I give it a wee test. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to do. So like probably sometime in the next week, I presume. Assuming I don't get like sidetracked by other work. No. Oh no, I don't want to be here. I'm going to be looking at this. Does it pass now? Good. Okay, so that passes. So I can go to Actions. And this is never run, but it does exist. And now I want to tag it. Is that how I'm going to do it? Get tag v 1.1.0. Okay. Pushing the tag, and then this should trigger this, I think. Do I have to refresh? It's not. Yeah. Is it going to work? I wonder to myself, is it working? Is it going to work? Is it going to work? I mean, it's doing something. That's nice. Lovely. Ooh. It appears to be working. Yes. Okay, so developer survey. I hope I've spelled that right. Developer survey. Okay. It might have worked. It possibly has worked. There's no thing here. Where's the thing? There's meant to be like a thing that says like deployed here. Feds up to mandate memory safe application. Oh, Amit, please, you gotta share whatever news source you have for that. I'm interested. I'm very interested. Okay, packages. Nice. Okay, so it exists here. Why isn't it showing up on the other thing? How do I like package settings? Pick a repository that can access this and give it. Yeah, that's fine. But how do I like? The package will be displayed. The package will be displayed in this repository's package list. It does it, but it. I thought we were just there and it wasn't. It's not there. They're just lying. Package. It's not here. Come on, load. Package. There's nothing here. It's just lying to me. It's just lying. Okay. But that's fine. Okay, so... How do I get back there? I've got to go the long way round. Packages, developer survey. How big is it? Can I see it? Tell me more. I have to use this. Where's the size? I want to see the whole... I wonder how big it is. Oh no, disaster. Oh dear. Okay, well... Stuff it. Oh, I'm going to take a break. Get a snack and then come back. It's going to be lovely. We're going to have a good time. Boo 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 boo. Like 3 minutes? Oops. There we go. Da 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 da. See you in a sec, folks. See you in a second. Bye. Bye 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 bye. I'm going to turn my microphone off as well. Bye. Perfectly on time, every time. Except for the times that aren't this time. But ignoring those times, I'm on time. I've got some peanuts. Come on. Come on. I've got a very small hole in the peanut bag, so I'm not pouring out very well. Come on. Come on, there we go. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so I've no idea how big this image is because it doesn't say here anywhere that I can see. Is this a total size? It is. Oh, What's that written in? These are different things. I have no idea. Oh, Safe Atom, hello. And also I want to find out like memory safe application mandates. This is urges. Boring. Okay, well. Chat says that there's some news about the government mandating memory safe applications. I'm very interested in that. I didn't find it when I was looking very briefly just then. So, who knows? Oh, excuse me. Good. Well, let's do some more stuff. Right, so the next thing. Do we want to try and do that, like write that unit file? So, what would it be? Podman, quad alert. No, Podman quad alert service. Yeah, maybe this one. So, I need to do some things. Whoops, I missed my mouth. That's embarrassing. I'm an adult. I'm a grown ass man and I'm struggling. How do you expose ports though? Put a volume on it. Make a network. Okay. Publish port. Okay. I guess that's what I want. I mean, this looks pretty sensible, doesn't it? Right. I'll just copy that. And I should put these in etc. system. Oh, we save it under etc. containers system D. Interesting. Okay. So, let's connect to my server. I've called it Slowbro. Here we are. And let's be root. And now I want to go to containers. And oh, there's already a systemd directory here. There's nothing in here. So let's make our do I have Vim? Vim and Vim small. V? Let's go for Vim. So now I want my vsudos instead. Oh no, that does make sense. No. I was thinking about Vipe. That's a different thing. I named my servers after ancient Greek. Eupicarian? Eupicarian? Is that? I don't know that word. What does that mean? Philosophers. That's so like you're over here with ancient Greek philosophers, and I'm over here with Pokemon. Epicurean. What does that mean? I don't know. Anyway, I think we're equally highbrow. That's what's going on here. Oh, knocked my hat off. See you, pigeon. Have a lovely weekend. Right, so I want to make one called Gleam Developer Survey .container? Container. Right, and Gleam Developer Survey Container doesn't require anything, I don't think. Let's go back and see what they want us to do in here. Wanted by. Yeah, that looks sensible. Let's copy that. Copy and pasting from the internet. Oops. How to write code. Right, after local fs to target. Yeah, I guess so. Shouldn't it be like network to target or something? Isn't that? I thought that was what it's called. Do. Maybe we don't need to say it's after anything in particular. Maybe that's just fine. All right, so the unit. I don't care about network. I don't care about environments. I want to publish port 80 to 8000 to also to 8000. And put that on. Don't care about that. Don't care about those either. Right, and now I need to add my image, which was this one. Easy, easy, easy. Oops. Like that. Okay, so how do I generate the systemd configuration from that? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I just really reloaded, do I? That's interesting. So if I say system until status Gleam developer survey. Okay, and then if I reload the okay. Hey, it exists. Oh, very exciting. You piqued my interest today by mentioning CRDTs with Gleam. Did you do anything about it? No, I've not done that. I want to do that. Probably do it in a later stream because that sounds really fun. But today I am deploying the Gleam developer survey, or at least I'm going to get like some amount of the way to it being deployed. You have a link to the package. You have a link to the package to the repo for some reason. Fawn, you make it sound like I've copy pasted something wrong, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. Let me see. What I've done wrong is in here. Is that what you mean? That looks right to me. What have I missed? Let me know. I'm doing lots of sync engine stuff with Gleam, so I'm keen to see you work on that. What do you mean by sync engine stuff? What do you mean by that? I'm talking about the package not showing up in the GitHub repo. You have a link to the package to the repo. Oh yeah, so I have it. So do you mean like I've got it from here? I've got it here. Yeah, so like it looks like it should be linked right in this direction because there's a link here. But then it doesn't show up on this one. I don't know why, because it shows up in the other one. I don't know. It's just not helpful. It's just not it's not helpful. Okay, so back over here. So this now exists. I can probably start it. Start. Oops. Yay, look at that. It's doing something. So now if I curl... Do I have curl installed on this machine? I think I do. Let's just get the headers because I don't want to see the body. Oh no. Didn't work. Oh no. Why doesn't it work? I've exposed it, right? Can I see... Oh, I guess I can use Podman. Podman list. Podman PS. Okay, so there's that running. And it says, do I need to listen on... Do I need to listen on more interfaces if I'm exposing a port like this? Oh yeah, because yeah, okay, so I probably need to bind to 0000, right? Inside the application? Is that how it works? I think that might be how it works. That might be how it works. Sounds about right. Good, let's do that then. Okay, so Go back to here. Let's make our, move my mouse out of the way. No one wants to see that. Bind. Do 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 do. Nice. And change log. Yeah. Let's go up to the next version. And let's write change log. What's the date today? Gosh, when did the year's really slipping away from me? Whoops. Initial version. Cool. The month is 11. Bums. Oh, it's November. Oh my gosh, when did that happen? Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Incompetence? Tense? Tense? Is that one incompetence? Why, if you're dyslexic, why would you get a job typing things for a living? Terrible. Dreadful. Shocking. Ah, I see. Okay. Multiple clients with their own state, in this case, their own event streams, and then the sync engine to work out what the resulting state is. In this case, it's what the true event stream of all clients is. So I need some CRDT magic for resolving conflicts. Fantastic. Sounds like a good use for some CRDTs. Incompetence. I always like to have a commit. It's called fix spelling. Fix spiel more good. Okay. Is it working? Nice. Nice. My gross incompetence has been fixed. That means I need to show off my very cool CI/CD thing. No. Nice. And I can SSH back into Slowbro in the meantime. Go back here. And let's bump this up. I'll make some like proper deploy tooling scripting in later, but I'm just editing files is fine for now. I don't know if like what the process is for changing the image. Do I like stop it and start it again? I presume so. Cool, so that's built a container image. So if I look over here, not here, not here, not here, also not here, but instead here, it says no downloads. Ooh, I've downloaded it once. What are you on about? Nice, okay. One download, yeah. Okay, so now I can use this. Do you think I need to reload it? So that's running on that version. So then I could say like, is it restarts? Gleam developer survey container. Wow, wow. Oh, because it's not called container, it's called service. So I'm like slightly in the way. There we go. It's doing something. I don't know what. It's doing a thing. Do. Okay, so now. It's on version 2 now. Okay, cool. And now if I curl that port. Yeah. Boosh. Shouldn't that be like, shouldn't there be some headers? Oh no. Oh no, that looks right. Okay, so it's just like not set. Did I not set the HTML header? Really? Anyway, I've deployed it to a server. That's kind of cool. So if I could probably do it from here as well. Slow bro. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Very exciting. So did I not set a header? Oops. It does say that. Can I do -I here? That's not how it works. Okay. I just want to see the headers. How do I do that? Headers. Print only the response headers. Do. Print only the body. Print stuff. Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. There, it's right there. It's right there. I'm just not looking at it properly. Did it do that on the server though? Like, did it say that on the server and I'm just a fool and I didn't read it? It did say that. I'm just an idiot and didn't read it. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I've deployed a thing. I want to deploy a second thing. I kind of want to deploy a reverse proxy now. Can I be bothered? Kinda can, kinda can't. Do I need a reverse proxy? So to get this working properly, because this is on a private network, so to do this properly, I'm going to need some kind of tunnel thing. So that could be like a Cloudflare tunnel. I don't think Tailscale funnels support custom domains yet, so it has to be the Cloudflare one. On the box, I would use Caddy. Paul's completely right. Caddy is so good. Tailscale funnel doesn't do custom domains though, so I had to. I use Cloudflare tunnels typically. I don't remember how I set it up though. I remember it being really annoying to set up, but I don't remember what the actual process was. Hey Isaac, how you doing? Are you having a good time? Is it Cloudflare tunnel? Woohoo! I don't want to punch holes in my private network to like actually get things directly there. So I just man in the middle myself with Cloudflare. That's okay. I don't really care that much. Oh, I need to make a volume. That's what I need to do. Okay, so how do I do that? Let's go back into the server. Move my mouse out of the way. No one likes the mouse. The nice thing about Cloudflare tunnels is that Cloudflare can see all of your traffic. Etc. Container systemd. Nice. Yeah, this is great. So I'm really happy that this has been such a painless. Look at this. This is great. Write this. Put it on a server. You've deployed. What a great system. I'm so impressed with Podman. So what do I think I need to do? Like volume, and I don't remember the volume syntax. What do you use a volume? You must use a volume somewhere. Volume equals, here we go. Okay, so volume name, I presume you can just use a path, and then path inside. Okay. Inside. Inside. There's my drum and bass fans at, eh? So I want this to... Where do I want this to go? So let's have a look around. I could go in var. I think var. Do I want it in var? Or do I want it on... I don't think I do. I want it on... Okay, so I've got this like terabyte drive here. So I could do it like inside this data directory. That's probably where I want it to go. Where's var mounted? Var's mounted. Okay, so var's got 0.5 terabyte. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm worried if I reboot the machine, etc. gets wiped. Oh dear. So this is an overlay. How does that work? Does that mean it really goes into var? I'm gonna make sure I make a copy of this file before I'm gonna make a copy of this file. No, because this is an immutable atomic Linux distro. So like I'm gonna reboot it and make sure that I don't wipe my changes. I'm not sure how it works. I think etc is persistent, but then like it says overlay, which confuses me. Overlay for what? I'm not very good at Linux. I don't know. I need jungle, I'm afraid. Okay. This is not going to make any sense for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about. But like that universally challenged thing, university challenge, where she says drum and bass. What was the question like? I can't remember the artist. Was it Goldie or someone? And he says drum and bass, and they say no, we need jungle. I'm afraid. I'm so irritated at that response. Like, because I used to be a jungle DJ, and I think that like drum and bass is a correct answer to that question. That's early drum and bass. Like, if they're talking about like Remark or someone, I'd be like, yeah, definitely jungle. But like, come on, that's not early drum and bass. Really? You don't think so? Ah, fuming. Absolutely fuming. 0.5 terabyte? How long is this survey? Yeah, I'm hoping to get at least 3 responses in that 0.5 terabyte. Yeah, drum and bass was definitely the correct answer for that question. Like I probably would have said like drum and bass is the correct answer, but if you say jungle, I'd be like, yeah, have the point anyway. To say that drum and bass is wrong and jungle is correct is just no. That's just wrong. Who wrote that question? Fuming. Very disappointing. And I've been unwilling to watch. I keep getting recommended videos about it, and I'm unwilling to watch them in case they have a different opinion to me. I don't want to know it. My opinion is correct. I don't need to hear it. I haven't done any jungle in like a long time, really. Are your mixes on SoundCloud? I think I might have some mixes hidden on Mixcloud somewhere, like a couple. Not really. I mean, very, very old ones. Very old ones. Okay, so I think. What did I decide? I'm going to put it in on this like terabyte drive here. So let's grab that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Gleam developer survey. Nice. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Oh no, this is the wrong place. So it's meant to be app data, I think. Pretty sure it's meant to go in app data. Let's try and work it out by looking at the Docker file. App data. Yeah, look, there you go. Also, let's do that thing to make My editor stopped moaning at me. Very lazy. It's being very rude about me again. Okay, so let's go back in here. Inside. Status. So if I restart it, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, no. Okay. Oh, I like that it shows you the. It's complaining that there's no such file. Okay, so I need to make sure this directory exists before I reference it. Yes. Oh, I should have said a user. I should have said a user in the Docker file as well. Because I'm running it as roots at the moment. That's probably not ideal. So if I remake it, status is running. Curl, it works. It's so I've already mounted the addict says make dir over /mnt. Shouldn't that be mount? So I've already got a volume mounted there. What's the best way to show that? So I've got this. Where is it? I've got this terabyte hard drive, and it's mounted here, and I ran that. Oops. Oh dear. So I've made this, and so now if I let's see if I can do that now. So if I go to slow bro. Yay! I got a developer survey. What country to live in? United Kingdom. What's your job title? Open source. Yeah, engineer. Why not? How many years? 12, maybe. How large company? Tiny. What languages I use? Erlang. Rust. JavaScript. Shell? Shell. There we go. What process we use in development? I use Linux and macOS. In production, I use Linux. Have I used Gleam? I have used Gleam. How many years of Gleam program experience do you have? 8? That's a long time. 7, 6? When does it start being a thing? Should we say 6? I use both targets. I write applications and libraries. Oh, what's going on here? What on earth is going on here? That's some weird CSS stuff. Oh, what on Safari? Safari, what are you doing? Doesn't look like that on Firefox. Okay, I use the Bean and web browsers and Node.js. I use Gleam for open source. I've got Gleam in production. I hope this works after all this. I haven't actually tested it. I mean, well, this is the test. Beam, yeah, okay, so like Alphabet Serial. Hello, by the way. Hello. Welcome. Alphabet Serial says, I think Beam Erlang VM is long enough to bust in the styling. It's only meant to be 2 columns. Like this has, not this one. Oh, that's not meant to be here. Well, that's probably why it doesn't work. For some reason, this is here. There you go. That's confusing. Okay, well, I know the problem is. Let's fix that really quickly. I can't do that. I'll have to remember to fix it now because I don't want to log out the server. Blah, 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 blah. No, let's do it now before I forget. Right. Byte. Columns. Right, here we go. Fix CSS bug. Fixes, fixed. CSS bug. Fix bug. Tag. Push the tags. Right, and that'll build in the background, so we can continue with this. Where do I get my Gleam news? I get my Gleam news from the Discord server. Anywhere else? No. What do I like about Gleam? The creator has a cool hat. What I'd like to see the Gleam team work on in 2025, I would like a Gleam book, and for Gleam to get lots of sponsorship. Thanks. Please work and don't crash. What about Reddit? I don't think I've ever got any news from Reddit. I think I'm normally the one posting the news to Reddit. Asking do you use Gleam to Gleam's creator is crazy. I mean, it's a good question. You know, I could just make it and not actually use it for anything. But no, I do. Cool, Nails too. Thank you very much. I dressed up as a vampire for Halloween. So I have black nails, like my soul. Ooh. No JVM, and CLR for runtimes. Gleam does not run on JVM or CLR, so no. But you could if you wanted to press other, and then type in whatever other runtimes you want. How you would run Gleam on the other ones, I'm not sure. I mean, you could use like other JavaScript runtimes like Rhino or Puff or all that kind of stuff. Right, is it going to work? Oh, I really hope it works. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. Right, let's go. I really want it to work because I don't want to debug things. How do I just look at just one unit? Gleam developer survey dot service. Is it you? Yes, get in, and then I want to follow. Nice. So now if I go in my other browser and then I submit the page. Is that good? I think that's not good. Text. Headers. Do it again. Oh no. Okay, file system error. You can't write to data some. Okay, good. So this is something's wrong with the volume. So let's pop inside that container and see what's going on. Does it have bash in it? Oh. It doesn't have a real name. Does it? There we go. This one. Podman exec bin bash bin share. There we go. Okay, so let's go to here, and then if I go to data, I can't open it. Okay. So something is wrong with error. That's a weird log level. It's error, but it's formatting that I borrowed from the Rust world, where they always print things with 4 characters in the console. So what do we think this could be? It could be that I've just remembered this. There's a file here called girl. I forgot that's how I tested the file system worked. Okay. So my question is, WTF, mate? What does the little dot mean? So I'm currently root. If I go to here and I want to touch thing exists. Okay, so right, so how do you make a nice tree with this? So that's running as root as well. So I don't think it's a user thing, but how do I pop and show? Inspect? Is it something like that? Info? No, that's Podman. There's a Podman compose. I didn't know that. Podman container something maybe. That seems likely. Pods? What are pods? Okay, Podman container inspect. Okay. Oh gosh, that's a lot of stuff. Right. So, volumes none. Oh. That doesn't fill me with confidence. Running everything is root scary. Yeah, I can fix it later. Volume. Isn't it? So like I haven't used Docker or Podman in like yonks. Shouldn't it mention my volume in here? Oh, here we go. Mounts. So wait, RW true? So that's read write, right? What am I missing here, folks? Shouldn't that work? Suggestions, much appreciated. What happens if I get rid of the volume? Let's get rid of the volume for a second. What about running Podman volume ls? Why are we looking at the volumes? So my problem is that it's trying to write to that volume and it gets permission denied. Volume. Oh, it's not a real volume. It's just like it's just a mount. See, like it just mounts. Is that the way around? I think that's the way around. In directories, executors used to say the user has access to the files inside the directory. Yeah, I know that. Is that because it oops. Oh my gosh, Louis, incompetency. Yeah, I know that, but this is the execute, right? Whoop, this one. Whoop, whoop. What's the little dot? I'm showing off some ignorance of some really basic Linux stuff. Well, Unix stuff. Probably am. Terrible. So yeah, we've got a as Disguised Pigeon says, we've got a skill issue. Okay, so what can we do? We can do a few things. First off, let's make a file called grass. And then let's do our exec again. And if we try and go inside data, we can't open it. It says that we should be able to. It says that I should be able to get here. So it's something to do with Podman, then, I guess. Thank you very much, Trainyard. Thank you. GNU ls uses a dot character to indicate a file with SE Linux security context, but no other. To indicate a file with an SE Linux security context, but no other alternate access method. Is that what's happening here? Am I having some like SE Linux issues? Does that mean I need to like? Does that mean I need to? Oh no! How do I? Oh dear! Oh no! Oh no! How do I access it then? How do I make my Do I need to do something? Okay, what if I use a different partition? So like if I'm on, so I've got a bunch of stuff here. Cache. These all have dots on them. Everything's got a dot on it. Everything's got a dot on it. Yes. Okay. So maybe that's not what's happening. Does anything not have a dot on it? No. Everything's always got a dot. Fine. That's fine. So let's get rid of the volume and restart it. Oops, I didn't reload it though. Fool, what a fool. It's taking a long time to reload, restart. No, it shouldn't have a volume, I believe. Inspect it again, mount. Okay. So now it's going to here. That's interesting. So there's nothing in there at the moment. And let's run this again. Yes, please. Okay, that still failed. Oh, but it did make some stuff though. There's nothing in it. Okay, it made a directory though. That's a good start. And what does it say? Xdev. What does Xdev mean? Cross-device link not permitted. Oh. Okay, so I've learned some things. Okay, so like to write this needs to this copies but it needs to be on the same file system. Could be because Podman uses a read-only option for mount, which makes it read-only. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure I made it not read-only. Dude, I'm pretty sure it said it was read-write. How do you make it read-write? You gotta like mount type. What's the shorthand syntax for this? I don't remember. Okay, so I need my temp directory to be on the same partition as my whatever not temp directory. That's fine, I can deal with that. It makes me think that store needs to like... Yeah, maybe store should... Rethinking the design of my data store very slightly. Okay, so maybe volume should have mount, so it should be in the same file system. What do you mean by that? Oops, that's not what I want. Cool. Do. Let's do it again. I'm not a huge fan of how I need to do this. Directory. Is that what I want though? Or is it gonna have to like... I don't remember if store will... Okay. I don't remember if store will make the directory for me or not. Let's just quickly check that to find out. Packages, store all. Okay, so it does ensure that the directories exist. That's fine. Okay. Boom. Let's try this again. So I want to... I wish I had my nice little shortcut set up on this box, but I don't, so I'm stuck. Gotta type everything by hand. Why am I not wearing my gloves? How silly of me. So, oh, excuse me. Oh, I breathed in some peanut. Ow, how unpleasant. So what have you learned? I've learned for some reason I can't... If I try and have my Podman container using a... If I try and mount a directory on a different partition, it fails immediately. Why is that? That seems like a problem. So if I put it in... No, that's fine. That's actually fine. But I do need to upgrade it to this version. Oh, did I not deploy the last one? What was the fix I did in the previous one? Did I just like not... Did I just like completely fail to deploy a change? Oh, that was the CSS fix. That's fine. I don't mind that. So reload to get the latest definition and then restarts. Takes a little while because it has to download the image. It's still going. I mean, I know I've got stuck here, but it's been pretty slick so far. Oops. Is this the same one as last time? Because the container's been restarted. No, so this is now empty again. And it's on var. That's fine. So now if let's follow that and press this. Oh, cool, it worked. Okay. And then if I look in here, yep, this says it posted okay. And then if I look inside here, I have, let's just go here actually, that'd be easier. Nice long path. Okay, so I've got two things. Have I got a tree? No, I haven't got a tree. Inside here, I have nothing. And inside submission, I have this thing. Which is some JSON. JSON, you say? How exciting. I don't have JQ either. But those are all my answers, I think. It doesn't have my IP address. That's because I wanted it to come from a reverse proxy, which I don't have. Are we missing something? I feel like we're missing some of the... I feel like we're missing a few of the questions, aren't we? Company name, company size, country, development OS, production OS is there. Improvements. I'm a Gleam user. Gleam experience. Where is... everything's a string. Everything is just being saved as a string. It doesn't do anything more clever than that. Where is the... Because it's just saving a dictionary of string. It doesn't do anything more sophisticated than that. It just saves the form data, basically. Where is my company name? Is it missing company name? I feel like I'm going second line. Oh, it's in the second line. Oh yes, so it is. Okay. That might be everything. I guess I need to like sit down and actually like go through it and make sure everything's there at some point in the near future. Cool, so that's kind of working. Are the other... Okay, so then if I say restart, if I say stop, thinks about it for a while, thinks about it really hard for a while, thinks about it really, really hard for a little while. Okay, and then it deletes the volume. Okay, so we really do definitely want to have the volume be persisted somewhere. That's good. I really want that to work, but let's see if that works. Reload. Cool, it starts quickly, doesn't it? Okay, so I think this is going to crash now because we've still got that problem. I'll just resend that data. Pop. Yeah, this crashes. So I don't know why I can't mount e-access. I don't know why I can't access. I can't mount a different partition, like a different drive. That seems so strange. Okay, but what happens if I try one that's in the same, that's in var? So let's pick a place in var. Where should it be? There's like, we just put something in temp, or we could make something in lib. Like, what would be a nice place to put things? What do they do? Okay. Would it be lib? I think it probably would be lib, wouldn't it? Maybe. Let's just go for temp for now. Okay. Survey. And that was in var temp. Okay. Whoops. Bop. That's the same text, right? Yeah. And how do you say that it's like read write? Do you need to like append something? The home directories for the users associated with some of the services I've got running do live in var/lib. Okay, that sounds sensible there. Sounds like we're doing roughly the same thing. Yeah. So is it docker mount read write? Yeah, it's just another colon. Reload, restart. Boop, 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 doo. Come on. All right. Inspect. So I've mounted var temp Gleam developer survey into app data and read write. True. What does propagation R private mean? And what are these? What's a mode? What's a driver? What's a propagation? Should I make an actual volume, like a proper one, and like do it that way? I am kind of taking a shortcut by like not declaring a volume. It's probably okay, I guess. Maybe it's not. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, so let's follow that. It's running. Let's go and, oh, I need to blow my nose. Excuse me for a moment. Like, it doesn't matter in this instance because it's only going to be like, you know, like a handful of meg of data. But for other things I want to run on this server, I want to like have a large amount of data. So I want to use that terabyte drive. Thank you very much, Alphabet. Alphabets, rather, not Alphabet. Why have I got this open? For no good reason. Right, hit that again. Bang. It fails again. Okay. So none of my mounts work. It's nothing to do with the partition. Like the mounting doesn't work at all. Why would that be? Excuse me. I was wondering if I could find where they write this to. I don't know why mounts don't work. Do I have to make a volume if I'm doing it with this kubelet thing? I don't understand. I just don't understand this whole system. I've never used it before. So maybe I should make a volume? How do they do that? These folks make a volume, don't they? Creating a volume unit. But if I make it this way, yeah, because I don't want to just make a. I don't want my oh, this is very annoying. Stop that. I don't want my this is also very annoying. I don't want my applications to be limited to only using volumes. I do want to mount them from the file system. I could try it though. Volume. Mount. Mount. Attach a file system mount to the container. This is the equivalent of Podman mounts. Oh, maybe I should be doing that instead of the volume thing. Wait, I can't remember what it's. I can't remember what it said. So. Okay, so I'm using the volume. What's the difference between volume and mount? Volume. So what's the difference between volume and mount? Attach a file system mount. Huh. Okay, so what happened? Maybe there's like a difference in behavior that I'm not familiar with. Which would make sense. I'm not familiar with anything. So. They suggest turning off the security stuff. That doesn't make me feel confident. Mounts. Right, so now I'm going to try to write into that directory again, which does exist. Oh, I didn't restart it. Restart. Oh. Isn't that right? Okay. What? What have I done? I can stop it though. Oh, I've broken this. Mounts. Ah, oh, I see. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to like spell it all out. On the difference between mounts and volumes. Don't want to overwrite anything. There we go. Okay, so. Which one should I use? Docker recommends use of volumes over binds. Volumes are created and managed by Docker, and binds have lots of potential failure due to their problems. Okay. That's what I want. Bind maps for a superset of volumes. Okay. So what's the syntax I use for the bef can be changed if you use recreates the endpoint for you. Does not create it. So I do want, it sounds like I want volume. Sounds like I do want volume. This is equivalent to the Podman mount option. And the other one's equivalent to the Podman volume option. Source volume / hoster container options. I think I do want that. It's annoying. Security opt. Okay, so let's see if it talks about security. Label equals disabled, eh? Security label disabled true. Should we try it? Should we like turn? I mean, that will at least tell. That won't tell us like what the correct way to do this is, but it'll tell us like if it is a security issue. Volume. So reload it and status. Restart. Status. Okay, it's alive. It's alive. Very nice. Inspect. And let's look at mounts. So we've mounted that directory to there. Huh. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I quoted that. What is this? So it's something to do with SE Linux then. That would explain why I have no idea what's going on, because I don't know anything. Attack. I don't know anything about SE Linux whatsoever. So what do I need to do to make it so that it can write to that volume? Or, no, to write to the file system at all? So now if I go to okay, cool. So that seems to be working. I don't like that I got to turn off the security thing. How do I let it do that? Someone who knows about SE Linux, tell me. It works now. Oh, furious. That's so irritating. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Yeah! Woo! Things are happening. You just turn the whole thing off. So, is that fire? Yeah, there's loads of fireworks going on at the moment. Why is that? I don't know. Is it Diwali? Or is it like Guy Fawkes night? Or like... Guy Fawkes night. When is Guy Fawkes night? 5th of November. So it's not Guy Fawkes night. It's probably just that it's like the Halloween weekend, I guess. Okay, so how do I do this? Like, what's the... Oh wow, look, my that's kind of cool. I've managed to make my this here. This lines up perfectly with the edge of my camera. So I just like, look at that. That's amazing. That was an accident. That looks correct. That's so good. Maybe this is a lead. How do I make a new thingy for it? Okay. When to use the Z or Z suffix. Labeling system like SE Linux wrote a couple of Podman does not change the label set by the S. To change a label on the container context, you need two suffixes Z or Z. These suffixes tell Podman to relabel file objects on the shared volumes. Z option tells Podman that two containers share the same volume content. Okay. Okay. I don't care about in-depth security, just make it work. That's so funny. That's so funny. This is a commented alert, so you want to combine it with read-only, it becomes read-only Z. Okay, should we try that? I don't understand it, to be honest. I've never used SE Linux in any professional capacity or personal capacity, just any capacity whatsoever. So I do not know how it works. So I want to go back to my containers. Thank you so much for all this amazing... Louis trapped in the Safari dev tools. We have to save them. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your help, folks. I really appreciate it. What am I doing? Pressing the wrong buttons. That's what I'm doing. So I don't want this anymore. But I think I want to say that this thing is read, write, and Z. And I'm going to reload it. Then I'm going to restart it. It's going to take a long time. I don't know why it's going to take a long time. It's not meant to take a long time. It looks like it started. That's reassuring. Can I see how much memory it's using in here? It's using 70 meg of memory? What? Why? That's way too much. I mean, I've got 16 here, so I'm not going to bother. Wait. I've got 15? I've got 15 gig of memory. That doesn't make any sense. 15? What? Okay, anyway, let's ignore that. Why is it using 70 meg? That's way more than I think it should use. I thought it was going to float around 40. Shrinkflation. So, do we think it works now? Wild Bulbasaur attacks. It's the Z thing. Okay, I'm learning stuff. I'm learning things. I'm learning things about systems that I don't understand. So now I can get rid of these. So I think this is actually what I want. So should we grab this and reload, restart. BTOP reports 15.6 OIC. OIC, it's yeah. Are you times it by 1,000 or you times it by 1,024 or whatever that thing is? Okay. Let's just for the sake of keeping it, let's save this here and we're going to call it. No, let's put it in the README. Is it an ini file? Is that what this is? Is this an ini file? I don't know. I don't know. No. I don't know. So we're learning lots of things today. At least I am. And one of the things I want to know is if I restart this server, does it still work? So I want this to continue running. So let's reboot. And then we're waiting for this to come back online, which could take like some amount of time. In the meantime, I'm going to listen to the fireworks. Oh, I wonder if I can see any. Oh my gosh, there's loads. Whoa. Maybe I should leave my house. What do you think? Should I go outside and I don't know why this fire works. I have no idea why this fire works. Is it because it's Halloween? It could be like early Guy Fawkes, or it could be late Halloween. It's the weekend between the two. Oh, good, it's back online. And it's running. Yeah, boo, 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 boo. How exciting. Okay. Diwali. Yeah, Diwali was my first thought. But then I asked someone about Diwali the other day and they were like, no. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess it's not Diwali. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad my original belief was correct. And whoever that person was, where was it? It was at the pub the other day. I asked them, is it Diwali now? They were like, no, that's not for ages. And I was like, oh, okay. They lied to me. Rubbish. Or maybe you shouldn't like ask some random white dude like when Diwali is. Awesome. Okay, I'm super happy this is all working now. I think this is lovely. I can use this for all manner of stuff. Remember the weekend before the 5th of November. Dia de los Muertos, aka Day of the Dead. Ooh. I'm offending everybody now with my absolutely abysmal inability to read words. Yeah, maybe I'll get my bike and cycle around. I've already done a fair bit of that today. Although it sounds like they've all stopped. That's disappointing. So, do I want to try and do anything else? How long have we been doing this for? It's been 2.5 hours. That's probably a good place. Like we started, we made a container, deployed to a server, learned about Podman. What are they called? Quadlets, which I'm really liking so far. You bike explains the fingerless hot topic goth chick class. No, it's just because I'm a hot goth chick. So we deployed a thing. This is great. I want to do exactly the same thing to deploy Caddy. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? No, it's like 9 o'clock in the evening. No, let's do a little bit more. Let's do a little bit more. Okay. Why not a systemd service? This is a systemd service. So the Quadlet feature is you can write. Let's pop over back to where it is. So let's go back over what we've done here. So Podman is a container runtime tool thing like Docker. It has a bunch of really cool service features because it's designed by the Red Hat folks, and they're just like interested in better stuff, in my opinion, than the Docker folks. You can write what looks like a systemd unit file, but rather than being like .service, it is .container in this case. And it has this additional section called container. Like everything else just gets passed through to systemd. This is used to generate a bunch of stuff that says how to run the program. And it's all saying, rather than writing all of the boilerplate in order to say like run Podman and do all these things, you just specify like the Podman configuration, and then it does all the container stuff for you. So that then gets passed to systemd as like a full service unit. Awesome. Really nice little merge the things together. Like imagine if systemd had container support built in. That's the idea behind this. So I want to, now I've done that, I've deployed it, it's working. Excuse me, I can hit it from here. Yep, this works. What I want to do is I want to make a deployment script. I already have a deployment script for my home server. Let's make a new one for Slowbro. And I'm going to copy from it in fact, let's do something. What do I want to do? I want to copy this, not here, to here. Let's edit this. So the remote is Slowbro. Copies the stuff to temp server install, yes, and then executes the main function. Lovely, that's what I want. And so I'm going to need a main function. Yes. You will need to edit the remote. La 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 la. And now I want to, I'm going to get rid of everything, I think. Yes. Right. I don't remember why I evaluate profile, but I do for some reason. And I just want to, let's use the caddy one as a base. Set up Gleam developer survey. I'm going to call a function called that. And I'm not using apt in this one, so there we go. And I'm going to make a file called Gleam developer survey. Oh, it's 11 o'clock, so I'm going to check out, says Paul. Bye-bye. So let's go over to that caddy one and use it as a base. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, maybe. Slowbro. Oops. What did I say it was called? Gleam developer survey. So set up Gleam developer survey. Don't need to worry about installing anything. Not going to set it. Oh, I need to make a user. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll have to make a to-do for that. Maybe I could do that inside the. I've got to do that inside the Docker container. That might be how I do it. Then I can, because running Podman as not root can be irritating. So I could continue to run it as root, but then I could like change to another user inside the container. That might be how I do it. So I don't need to make any of these. I could do it now, couldn't I? Let's do that now. Docker file create user. La 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 la. Use user add instead of it's interactive. Add user. What does MS mean? I don't know. S is probably shell. What's M? First, let's just look at the docs. User add. M, create home directory. I don't need to do that. S is set the shell. I don't want either of those things. So I can just say user add name. I probably want to set a group as well. Nice. Why would you want to make a specific? Why would you want to set like the ID specifically? Yeah, why would you do that? Really should learn more about Linux, shouldn't I? Alas. Let's just do this. Bum bum whoops bum 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 bum. Let's forget about you for now. Let's go back to the survey. Do 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 do. I don't. Survey. Wow. What does capital S mean? What? It's not here. Oh no, oh no. Da, 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 da. Is it shell? What does capital S mean? Oh wait, was that for group, not for user? Oh no, it's for add user. Group. Yeah. Maybe I don't need it. Let's find some more people talking about how to do that. Do 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 do. They say to just yeah. They say to add a group and what does R mean? System account system get no aging information. Okay, yeah, that sounds sensible to me. So they make a system user They don't specify anything else, and they set the login group. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that sounds reasonable. La 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 da 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 da. Yes, 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 yes. And they do the capital S thing. What does the capital S thing do? Ah. Oh, system. I thought that's what R did. Yeah. They don't make a system user at all. Was it user? How to add user? Right. How come some of them it's S and some of them it's R? Right, I think we should just use the long name because it's way clearer, and I think we should set the logging group like that. I think that's what I want. Should we try and build it once, just to test? They took that how to monetize a blog satire article very seriously. It's amazing just how much noise some people put on their websites. Like, is it really worth the few pennies, I presume? Like, why bother? Like, really, why bother? Okay, so that seems to work. So let's update these fellas. A user and group. The container defines a user and group and runs the application with these. Wow. Oh, I'm currently Vim inside Vim at the moment, aren't I? Oh, bugger. Yes, okay. Great user and group. Recover? So annoying. A user and group are created. The container image now runs the application with a new user and group. Okay. Oops, that's not how you don't spell tags with a 5. Apparently, or if you did, you'd probably replace the S for a 5, not the T. What an incredibly is there no beginning to this person's talent? Lovely. Oh, look at that lovely bit of thing. I need to make it say thank you. In fact, I should have done that now. That should have been what I just did just then, but I did not. I didn't do anything useful. Go away. I'm like fully feeling this whole kubelet thing. So, slow bro. Let's try and make this work. If this file does not match this file, do a thing. If this file does not match this file, oh no, sorry folks. Ta-da! Now you can see. That was very annoying of me. If now we're returning to doing some automated install stuff. I don't know why I've got this. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why am I doing this? No good reason. Show. What do we want to do? We want to go do the developer survey. Let's get that config out. That looks quite lovely to me. And I want to make a files directory. And I want to call this Gleam developer survey.container. Yes. And let's delete all the other ones. And I want to bump this to version 3 now. But otherwise that looks correct to me. And I want to say if Gleam developer survey.container does not match containers. Was it systemd? I'm gonna have to go there and check, aren't I? Etc. Container systemd. There you go. That's a whole name. Pop. Gosh, that's so long. Oh no. Oh dear. Updating Gleam developer survey container. Is that the command? And then it should be. Oh, do I just look? No, I've got to reload the whole daemon, right? So. I think you got to do that. I don't know if you can get away with just reloading like just the service. Right. I think that might do the trick. Oh, but we also need to make sure that okay, so this is wrong. We didn't actually install the files in the right place. The group should also be roots. We need to make that make sure that data directory exists. But it was in mount data, Gleam developer survey, I think it was. Yep, okay. I might not be able to write to it anymore. Is that true? Because I don't have, I may have just broken it. Well, let's find out. Okay. Don't need to create a user. That's already done. Okay, let's run this and see what happens. Is it going to work? If it was good, it would print the diff between the two files. But it's not good, so... Okay, so that did something. Okay. Okay. And let's resubmit. Oh, it's working. Oh, that's interesting. So there should be 2 now, right? Hey. And one was created just now? Yes. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. And I'm done. That's it. I'm game over. Hey. Yeah, let's do that. Slow bro. Automation. Nice. I am very happy with that. Very, very good. I'm done. I've pushed it. Victory. Now I'm going to Twitch raid someone. Yeah, because I'm tired, because I've been going for 3 hours now, and that's plenty of time. So, browse. Has anyone got any suggestions for who we should raid? I successfully did a whole deployment today. Pretty happy with that. Learned a new piece of technology. Got bitten in the butt by Linux. What's it? SE Linux, that thing. So now I should do something else. Where should we go, folks? Building a diffing what? A diffing tool similar to Carbon. Lovely. Writing and doing inference. What does that mean? Mostly Maxi. Okay. Okay, I like the suggestion. What's Mostly Maxi up to? Oh no, that's not how you do the directory. What's Mostly Maxi up to? May contain excessive tobacco use. What? What are we doing? About to engineer, trying to do programming. Wicked. Let's do it. Let's do it. Raid. Anyway, thanks for joining, folks. I've had a lovely time. I'm very happy with all the stuff I got done. Really appreciated all the help. I genuinely wouldn't have been able to fix that last issue at the end if it wasn't for... I wouldn't be able to fix the last issue at the end if it wasn't for your help in chat. So thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. I would have been still swearing at the whole thing. Yeah, so let's go. See you around. Have lovely nights. Oh, I missed the button. Okay, now bye. Bye, 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 bye.